Hey guys, what's up? It is your buddy Keith, and I am here back live in the control room at Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in Southend-on-Sea, England, baby. I've got another Charvel to share with you guys. If you're new to the channel, smash like, click subscribe, come join our circle of friends. You're going to see some really cool guitars that I get from all around the world and share up close so you can see exactly what they're like as if you're holding them in your very own hands. So, in recent news, we actually had our last Charvel SoCal Sandy Miss Super Strat shared by Charvel on their official Instagram account. It got thousands and thousands of likes. It had a custom kind of Lamborghini green color to it. Really unique. It was a Japanese model. And it's found a new home. We're really happy to say. Well, I found this one in this beautiful yellow that you just don't see. They're hard to find, especially here in the UK. Very, very difficult to find this color. And the contrast, the black and the yellow, just looks awesome. You've got all blacked out hardware, Floyd Rose, Seymour Duncan pickups, and blacked out inlays, black logo, blacked out hardware, everything. The tuners, just a stunning guitar. Fender headstock with the license logo. And this is nice. It's almost like a 60s neck because there's no skunk stripe, no truss rod stripe on the back. That's because, of course, you've got the modern day spoke wheel here. That is a much improved design that makes life way easier when it comes to modifying your setup. Yes. The knobs are great. They push-pull, so you got your coil tap there, just on the tone. Very, very cool. What else to discuss? Yes, maple fretboard. The neck feels great. The fret job on this, I mean, the quality is as good as any American Charvel of the 90s. I would say actually this is better. This is if you had to give me a guitar to take on the road, to take in the studio, and you said any of those 90s Charvel USA guitars built in the Ontario factory versus this Mexican one built in 2017, I would say thank you very much. I'll have this one. It's just night and day difference on how these come out of the factory set up. They're so well made, and you know, if it didn't say Mexico on the back, you'd never know. And it is cool that they give you the classic San Dimas style neck plate. That, I mean, original San Dimas neck plates, people pay hundreds for them. It's nuts. This thing doesn't have a mark on it. The neck's really pretty. You've got some nice flaming down the side, and you can see nice grain pattern all up and down. Still has plastic on the tuner covers there. And we know it's a 2017 because you have the country code M, the manufacturer's code C, because Fender, if you look up here, FMIC, that's Fender Musical Instrument Company. They own many, many, many different brands, and they all now have a modern serial number format. So M, Mexico, C, Charvel, 17, that's 2017. On these Mexican models, you have a nice recessed backplate here that's completely flush with the body. Even the screws are recessed. Sometimes you'll see people put all the work into doing this and then they'll have screws that stick out. Makes no sense. But not a problem here. Man, just a good looking guitar. Really pops. Really, really pops. What else can we talk about? Yeah, you've got your locking nut at the top here. There's no gloss or anything on the back here, so you really feel the wood grain. You can feel the pores of the wood. Very natural feeling. A lot of guitars, even if there's no gloss, there'll be like a light sheen of lacquer, like a misting of lacquer. But this doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like raw wood, which a lot of people like. I like it. Anything else to discuss? I mean, it's your standard issue Charvel Super Strat. They call these the SoCal, Southern California Pro Mod. The Mexican models and the Japanese models are called Pro Mods. The American models are called Style 1 or Style 2, depending on if it's a Strat or if it's a Telecaster. Kind of interesting. So anytime you see Pro Mod, that's going to be what we refer to in America as an import model. It's going to be Mexican or Japanese model. Yes. Very, very nice, guys. I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I've got a lot of videos to do for you. I've got a Jackson JJ2 USA Scott Ian model that just came in. Have to show you that one. That came from our friend Brian in Northern Ireland. He hooks us up with some really good deals. And as soon as I saw it, I said, I must have that. So let me get going. It's really late. And I have a special day tomorrow. I'll tell you later what that day is. And then in other news, we've got King of the Dead. Huge release next week on Friday. Stay tuned for that. They are blowing up. They're getting huge in Russia. Russia, Belarus, Ukraine are all, I don't know if they got shared on a radio station or something out there, but they haven't paid a penny on promotion, and they've got like thousands and thousands of fans out there now listening to the music every month. We've only had 3 songs released. So song number 4 is released on Friday. And what else do we have going on? Oh, we just had something really cool. We had one of our artists that were in here, Sharpie Major. He just did a live stream with Neo. For those of you, pretty much everyone should know who Neo is. He's super famous. That was kind of a cool thing that we did. And anything else to report? We've got, we did a really cool photo shoot with Naomi Banks. Have a look at her, Naomi, Naomi Banks. Beautiful voice and lots of exciting stuff coming from her. She's gone national here in the UK and has been playlisted on Spotify recently. And big things are going to happen for her career. We've got no doubt about that. Anything else? Any other news? I think that kind of catches you all up. I've taken a little break from the old YouTube because I've been so busy opening up this rock venue that we're doing with Heineken, actually, next door to the studio. It's a lot of work. Lots of work. And we're still inking the deal. But in the meantime, your boy Keith is making mad money moves trying to get that thing as great as it could possibly be, because in the UK, we're still under lockdown. We are still under lockdown, and I think they're saying June the pubs will be able to open. April next month, we're going to be able to open the beer garden up, and this place is a huge beer garden with a stage. So we're just trying to get everything to line up with the stars so that you guys can have a brilliant place to come down some pints, listen to some awesome music, and then pop over next door to record if you feel so inclined. Cool. Follow us on all of our socials at Essex Recording Studios on the old Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're on TikTok now. Oh my God. I held off for as long as possible, but we are now on TikTok. It's actually a brilliant platform if you are a musician, because you can duet and collaborate with anyone in the world. You don't even need their permission. You know, they set these duets up for you to play around with without even, having to tell anybody. It's the most brilliant thing. And we have one artist, 19 years old. He's got 200,000 followers off of this just because he's been bored during the lockdown. He's got a really deep voice. His name's T. Marco. He has these really cool runs, and it's a very soulful, jazzy voice. So there's other really cool things in the works there. Anyway, follow us on all the socials at Essex Recording Studios. If you want to follow me, you're more than welcome to. I'm at Keith Producer on the old Instagram. And aside from that, guys, I'm going to say sayonara. See you later. One last thing, the condition on this. I don't see a single ding, bump, scratch, anything on it. There's one tiny little hairline right there. Super minor. Any bolt-on instrument is going to have that just from being handled. This is 2017, so it's getting to 4 years old. That's completely normal, unavoidable. But yeah, I would still classify this as a mint instrument. Despite that, it's as good as it gets, guys. All right, I'm off. Jackson JJ2 coming up next. I'll see you later. Stick around for more guitar videos. Bye, guys.